Doom Eternal, developed by id Software and published by Bethesda Softworks, is the direct sequel to 2016's critically acclaimed Doom. Released in March of 2020, the game continues the story of Doomslayer as he battles the demonic forces threatening to overrun Earth. It builds upon the franchise's iconic fast-paced combat, incorporating new mechanics, weapons, and enemies. Widely celebrated for its adrenaline-pumping action, Doom Eternal solidifies itself as a modern classic in the first-person shooter genre. With the release of the Xbox Series X, Doom Eternal received a significant next-gen update on June 29th of 2021. This upgrade ensures players could experience the game in ways previously unattainable on older consoles, further enhancing its legacy.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you.
Who would seek to stop this.
You are nothing but a usurper, a false idol.
The only thing they fear is you.
The Xbox Series X version of Doom Eternal showcases substantial improvements over the Xbox One version, thanks to the console's superior hardware capabilities. Players are presented with 3 graphical modes. Performance mode prioritizes frame rate, allowing gameplay up to 120 FPS with a dynamic 1800p resolution. This mode is ideal for players seeking the smoothest possible experience. Balance mode offers a steady 60 FPS with a dynamic 4K resolution, striking a balance between visuals and performance. And ray tracing introduces real-time ray tracing at 60 FPS with a dynamic 1800p resolution, showcasing enhanced lighting, reflections, and environmental detail. In addition to these visual enhancements, the Xbox Series X's NVMe SSD drastically reduces load times, ensuring seamless transition between levels and faster restarts after death. The story of Doom Eternal picks up after the events of Doom from 2016, with Earth overrun by demonic forces following an invasion orchestrated by the Hell Priests, who serve the Conmaker. The Doomslayer embarks on a mission to eliminate 3 Hell Priests and stop the destruction of humanity. Armed with his arsenal and aided by his AI companion Vega, the Slayer hunts down the Hell Priests across different realms, including Earth, Hell, and the Maker homeworld, Urdak. As he systematically eliminates his targets, he learns of the Conmaker's grand plan to sacrifice Earth to sustain her people's power. The Makers have been using Hell's energy to sustain their civilization, and humanity has become collateral damage. The Doomslayer also discovers his true origins, as he was once a warrior of Argent Denur, a planet destroyed by the demons. He was trained by the Night Sentinels and transformed into the ultimate weapon against Hell. His relentless crusade lead him to resurrect and battle the Icon of Sin, a monstrous titan that threatens to bring ultimate doom to Earth. In a climactic final battle, the Doomslayer defeats the Icon of Sin, stopping the invasion and freeing humanity from the Conmaker's control. However, the fight against Hell is never truly over, setting the stage for the events of the DLC, The Ancient Gods. Doom Eternal's combat is a masterclass in fluidity and intensity. On the Xbox Series X, the improved frame rate and reduced input lag elevates the gameplay experience. Players can dash, double jump, and chain attacks with precision, creating a sense of rhythm that is both rewarding and exhilarating. The introduction of new weapons like the Ballista and the Crucible Blade add variety to combat, while the updated Glory Kill system encourages players to engage enemies up close. These mechanics are further enhanced by the console's increased responsiveness. Combat in Doom Eternal is built on the push-forward philosophy, which encourages players to stay aggressive and mostly move forward. Ammunition, health, and armor are replenished through specific mechanics. Chainsaw kills drop ammo, glory kills restore health, and enemies set ablaze by the Flame Belcher provide armor. This loop creates an engaging dynamic where players must balance offense and resource management in a high-stake situation. Doom Eternal features a robust arsenal of weapons, each with unique modes that enhance their versatility. The combat shotgun, for instance, can be equipped with a sticky bomb launcher or a rapid-fire full auto mod, allowing players to adapt to different combat scenarios. The plasma rifle, heavy cannon, and rocket launcher also feature distinct mod options, adding layers of strategy to encounters. The super shotgun, equipped with a meat hook grappling hook, stands out as a fan favorite. It allows players to latch onto enemies, pulling themselves closer in for devastating close-range attacks. Combined with the game's fast-paced movement, the super shotgun epitomizes Doom Eternal's high-octane gameplay. Doom Eternal's roster of enemies is more varied and challenging than ever. Iconic foes like the Revenant and Cyber Demon return, along new adversaries such as the Marauder and the Doom Hunter. The AI has been fine-tuned to provide a dynamic challenge, requiring players to strategize and adapt on the fly. Enemies are designed with specific weak points that players can exploit. For example, the Arachnotron has a turret that can be destroyed to limit its ranged attacks, while the Mancubus arm cannons can be targeted to reduce its firepower. These mechanics add a layer of tactical depth, encouraging players to analyze and prioritize threats in the heat of battle. The game expands on its predecessor by introducing platforming elements such as climbing walls, swinging on poles, and dashing through hazardous areas. These segments add variety to the gameplay and are complemented by the Xbox Series X buttery smooth frame rate, ensuring precision and responsiveness. The exploration is rewarded with hidden collectibles such as codec entries, secret encounters, and upgrades. Players can also find the Praetor suit points, Sentinel crystals, and runes, which enhance the Doomslayer's abilities and allow for deeper customization of playstyles. The Xbox Series X reduced load times make backtracking to find missed collectibles a seamless experience. Doom Eternal features several memorable boss fights that test the player's mastery of the game's mechanics, from the towering icon of Sin to the agile Marauder. These encounters are designed to challenge even the most skilled players. Now, while Doom Eternal's gameplay is pretty widely praised, some elements deserve some criticism. While platforming, sections add variety, but at some points they do disrupt the game's pacing. Certain sequences, such as timed jumps and wall climbs, can feel overly demanding and frustrating, especially in later levels. Doom Eternal is known for its challenging gameplay, but some sections can feel excessively difficult, even on just standard difficulty. Encounters with enemies like the Marauder often divide players, as the specific tactics required to defeat them can feel restrictive compared to the otherwise flexible combat. The push-forward combat system forces players to rely heavily on mechanics like glory kills and chainsawing enemies to replenish resources. While this keeps the action intense, it can lead to moments where the players feel overwhelmed or underpowered, especially if they fail to secure enough ammo or health during combat. And while the enemy variety is impressive, some players have noticed that certain combat scenarios can feel repetitive, particularly in later stages, and they can make prolonged play sessions feel a little less dynamic. Doom Eternal also offers a wealth of unlockables that enhance the experience for completionists and casual players alike. These unlockables include cosmetics, upgrades, and gameplay challenges, providing players with ample rewards for exploring the game's environments and mastering the combat mechanics. Players can unlock a variety of cosmetic skins for the Doomslayer and his weapons. These skins are earned by completing in-game challenges, leveling up in battle mode, or participating in seasonal events. Skins range from classic Doom-inspired designs to more humorous and outlandish options, adding a touch of personalization to the gameplay. So there's the default. There's Crimson. It's Midnight, or it's dark blue. Classic Doom Marine. Oh, that's pretty neat too. And of course, this is from the first game. QuakeCon 2020, QuakeCon 2021. Red Doom Marine, the Sentinel. Zombie Slayer. This was always cool. Barbarian. Doom Eternal is also packed with collectibles, including codex entries, cheat codes, and toy models after in-game enemies. Cheat codes allow players to replay levels with unique modifiers, while the toys and the codex entries provide fun lore and extras. Exploring is thoroughly key to uncovering all of the secrets. Master levels are remixed versions of the campaign levels with increased difficulty and altered enemy placement. Completing these levels also gives you rewards and additional bragging rights and sometimes exclusive cosmetics. These levels test the skills players have honed through the main campaign. Doom Eternal is a masterclass in first-person shooter design, delivering an intense, fast-paced, and exhilarating combat experience. As the Doomslayer, players are thrust into the relentless battle against the forces of hell. Armed with an arsenal of powerful weapons, a suit of dynamic movement abilities, and the game's push-forward combat philosophy encourages aggressive, strategic gameplay, rewarding players for precision, speed, and adaptability. With its deep mechanics, stunning visuals, and non-stop action, Doom Eternal stands as one of the greatest FPS experiences ever created.